Hello and welcome to Polyyarn Fiskeflur. Today we're gonna tie this little fly. It's a daddy long legs, or stankelbein as it's called in Norwegian. This is very simple fly, but yet very effective. I never leave home without it in the fishing season because this little fly has stayed the day for me a lot of times. So I'm gonna take you along a trip to explain what materials I've been using in this fly, and at least I'm gonna tie it. Okay. Well, as you see, here is the fly we're gonna tie today. I think I'm just gonna point it out what I'm gonna use in this fly. Okay, I start with the top. This is a kind of a gray tannish foam. Having these sheets, a little piece, I just cut a little piece of it. And for the wing, I use this Coq de Leon feather with little speckling on it. It's very nice. It's also long fibered, that will make of these long wings. And in the thorax, I have this tan dubbing like this. It's a sorry, it's about it's a dryfly dubbing, long fibered dubbing. Okay, and I have this size 10 hook, off brand, but it's very good. And least of all, I have this Polyyarn that I make this tail of, and the legs is this moose mane that I bent with a warm pinset. It's Norwegian in like this. I heat it up with a lighter and just bend this moose mane. It's moose mane. Okay, and I use this brown thread of brand 80. Okay. Now I'm gonna start with showing how I tie this fly. Okay, take it out of the vise. The vise for today is a stonefold transformer with a streamer head attached. It's very nice. First of all, I take this hook of the bag, put it in the jaws of the vise like this. Make sure it stays there. Okay. Take the thread, attach it to the hook like this, and I take my Polyyarn. I think this is a bit too much, so I split it in two, and I take the one end, snip off the end, so I have this it's just the same length. Attach it, make it secure, and I twirl it in my fingers like this a lot of times. So when I'm happy, I double it over and I release to one end, and you have this effect, you know. See? Okay, I see now almost my hook went out of the vise, but that's okay. Now back again. Take this last piece here and snip it off. Okay. If you want, you can take some lacquer or something. I take a little piece of it just for the video. A little piece. Let's let it seep in. Put the cap back on like this. Alright, so now it's time for me to put on a little piece of foam. This is a 2mm foam. I use my scissor and just snip off a little piece of it. Let's make it. I just use my fingers and just take out a piece so it gets a little tapered. attach it to the top of this fly like this. Make it go over the polyyarn so it don't make any belly like it's. And now I take this moose mane. I count 6 pieces of it because it's gonna be 3 legs on either side, and snip it off like this, and split it so it has 3 legs on each side. I think it's 3. I think that's. Just split it and adjust length. Some loose wraps in at first, so you can adjust length. So don't be shy to use a little longer legs than you usually would have done, because this is the attractive bit on this fly. The fish don't count and measure how long these legs are, but they see it, and this is an attraction point to it, so it will make the fly, I think in my case, even better. Okay, now it's time to attach the feather. I just use my finger and peel off this fluff on the end here, so, and attach it to the top with the dull side facing down. Make it go a little, make a little blank stem. Attach it so, and snip off the stem. Bare stem I made. Okay, take your thread up to the post again, the post of post of foam, and you can take your fingers, because this is a long fibered feather. Make sure you don't catch any of those legs like I just did, but I salvage it, get it loose again. Some windings is okay like this, and take your feather fibers and take it in backwards like this. So if you have done this right now, you can just cut off the stem like this. So preen it back a little, and now you can take your dubbing, take a little amount, have to eyeball it. Okay, it's a little too little is is better than having too much on. It's easier to put on than to take off. Okay, and dub on the down on the thread, and when you're finished dubbing, you just push it up like this, and take your wind on this thorax. I have to take on a little more, but that's okay, it's easier. So make a nice body, thorax. So the last one, just have to, so it will be nice. Turn it around and see if you have covered the bottom. I have. Now you divide these feather fibers on each side like this, and take your foam, hold it with your fingers and attach it. Some straight fibers there, it's no problem. So you take your foam now and turn use it like this. So take it back and take your whip finisher and make a whip finish. Hold it so 3, 4, 5 turns, and just Now we can cut your thread. So, and take your scissor and make a little head of it. And now you can just take your scissor and just cut off those stray fibers. You can take your body and just check it up again like this. So if you want to reinforce this a little bit, you can take your lacquer again and place a drop of lacquer on these thread wraps. Let it seep in. Put the cap back on. Try to, there you have it. So it's just a pin that I made. Now the fly is ready. You see you have this long fibered feather that will make the wings. You have this moose mane that's burned or bent, that becomes the legs. And you have this polyyarn fibered that twirled and doubled. And you have this foam on the top to make the shell back or top of the thorax, and also make this little stump here as a head. Do you have this daddy? I call it Polyyarn Daddy because of the tail. And this polyyarn is pretty stiff, so it will keep the shape. And this moose mane is very solid. It doesn't break like the pheasant fiber will do after a few fish. I have personally got 30 trout in one afternoon on just one fly, and it floated all day. Okay. If you want a little tip for me, tip of my is to use this kind of feather, this kind of grease. Take it something on your finger and just smear it on the top of the foam and on the polyyarn tail. It will make the fly float even longer. Okay, this is a tip, hot tip. And now I just say thank you for watching my video, and please subscribe to my channel. It makes me very joy to make all these videos, and hit the notification bell. You will always get the latest videos from me. And not be shy to comment on my videos if there's something you're missing or something you want me to tie. So I tie the most of the flies, I think. So I will get back to you. So that's all for me to say now. So bye bye then, and take care now, like Jim Carrey says. And tight lines, guys. Bye bye.